quick, y'all, before we get started, I want to show y'all two posts I seen the other day on Facebook, y'all. I was on Facebook, man, and I was scrolling, and I seen these two posts, y'all, on two different pages, and I'm seeing posts like this all the time, and they really got a lot to do with what's going on. So I'm gonna let y'all see it real quick. Y'all check these out. Any tips to stop a 3-month-old from constantly nipping my legs? I'm about to lose it. The only reason I haven't is because he's so cute. Edit. He does this when we are outside walking or training. If I take my eyes off of him, he gets my legs and sometimes my calf. In the house, he's pretty receptive to redirection. I've tried to pluck on the nose. He thinks I'm playing. I've used a firm tone. He just sits and goes right back at it. I've tried the ouch, yip, no effect. I may just start biting back. He got a hold of my hand the other day deep in his mouth. Holy sh! What pressure. He didn't break skin, but it was close. So, I own a pit bull mastiff, and from when he was a puppy, we sat by him. When he had toys and bones, he didn't do nothing, but lately we give him a bottle to play with. When he tries to eat it, we go to take it away. He growls and shows teeth. Is that a thing with mastiffs? We owned pit bulls before this. Our first mixed breed of the two. What should we do to stop it? So, hey, y'all. If y'all can see between them two posts right there, man, basically in so many words, y'all, people are getting these big dogs, y'all, and doesn't really understand what comes with them, man. And this is just my understanding, y'all. A lot of people say different. A lot of times these massive breed, these big dogs, y'all, they're naturally guardian dogs, y'all. They're naturally predatorial. They got natural aggression in them, y'all. That's just naturally in these dogs, y'all. That's what type of dogs these are. Once you start getting to the point where you don't want them to do that, y'all, you're pretty much, how a lot of people say, you're messing up the line, you're messing up the breed. At the end of the day, you really should have got a dog that's more suited to your needs. For instance, the other night, I was watching an episode of YouTube, y'all, and it was a dog whisperer, y'all. And on the dog whisperer, a family had got a Dogo Argentino. And a real nice dog, y'all. The man even went overseas, y'all, and it was imported, y'all. He went to the country to actually pick the dog up, y'all. So anyways, they get the dog back. Sit, boy. Like I say, for most of these dogs, man, for the first year, everything was all right. But then they started noticing, man, after that first year, man, that dog started being more aggressive. That dog didn't like certain people coming around. And that dog definitely had an issue anytime it ran into other dogs, y'all. And it was such a big dog, man, the wife couldn't control it. So that's why they kind of reached out to the dog whisperer. But, you know, he came in, if y'all ever don't watch him, he did his thing. But the whole time I'm watching that show, right, I'm thinking in my head, you know, was that really the right dog for them? Y'all, for one, y'all, the family pretty much stayed in an apartment, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with having a dog in an apartment, man, but for a Dogo Argentino or any of these dogs that get 130 pounds or better, a dog's gonna be kind of a compensated small space, y'all. Then at the same time, too, a lot of times when you're living in apartments, especially a lot of them nowadays that allow dogs, there's just too many times where you're gonna have to take your dog out to use the bathroom, or certain instances where if it's a dog and it's reacting to other dogs, man, you're gonna have issues. One thing it looked like with that family, they wanted a dog that they could take to the dog park. That's what I'm saying, y'all. If you're wanting a dog that you can be friendly with, that's gonna be friendly with everybody, that you can really go out and engage with the public, man, a lot of times, man, think about the breed that you're interested in getting, man, because a lot of times these ain't the best dogs for that, y'all. One thing I'll tell you about my dogs, man, I definitely got these dogs for the protection aspect. They protect me, they protect my home, my family, and my property, y'all. For the most part, man, I could care less how this dog reacts to people that don't stay here or the other dogs, y'all. You know, a lot of people be wanting you to have that dog where, you know, it calms down in certain situations like that. Me personally, I don't want him to calm down, y'all. I do not want to put an on-off switch on my dog. I don't want him to ever have to think that he got to differentiate or try to figure out, is this a problem or is that a problem, y'all? Everything's a problem until I tell him otherwise, man. Everything's a problem until I tell him otherwise. And that's just my way of wanting it to be. You know, everybody's different. But like I say, man, I go back to that topic again, man. People getting dogs that they ain't fully prepared to raise, y'all. That's why so many of these big dogs, these massive breeds, man, they're ending up in shelters. And then at the same time too, man, something I'm starting to look and starting to take into consideration as a breeder, there's gonna be instances where it hasn't happened to me yet, but I might have to take back one of my dogs, y'all. I'm seeing that a lot too, man, on the internet. I'm seeing so many instances where, you know what I mean, where people are talking about in contracts or asking, you know, what do I do if somebody calls me back and can't raise my dog, wants to return it, y'all? Should there be a refund? I'm gonna let y'all know off top, man. That's one of the big things I want y'all to let y'all know about this with this topic. You know, if you get a dog from somebody, you find out 6 months to a year later he ain't the right fit for you, don't expect a refund, y'all. Don't expect a refund. That's why it's very important, man. Think about the life you live in. Is that dog gonna be the right fit for you, man? Because you're not gonna get a refund. At the same time, too, man, you got some dog breeders that just the way they built, they're not able to take back dogs. You know, you got some that ain't gonna take back your dog. They gonna ghost you as soon as they make that sale, you know. And then you got people like me that definitely, man, if there's ever an instance where I sell a person a dog and it doesn't fit, man, before you try to resell that dog or put it into the wrong hands, or definitely before you take it to a shelter, man, call me back. Because one way or the other, man, if that dog got to stay in my room with me, man, I'm going to take my dogs back, man. That's something, you know, I want to speak on this topic because it fits, it's for everybody, man. It's something to think about as a breeder, something to think about as a dog owner, and then at the same time, too, if you're somebody new, like I say, these massive breeds, man, something to really think about, y'all, because like I said, these dogs are natural protectors, man. These dogs are naturally gonna want to bite. If y'all seen in that second post that I told you, you know, the lady was talking about her puppy. You know, she was still dealing with a puppy, but she was saying, you know, the dog's nibbling, biting at her. You know, she's figuring out, you know, trying to figure out a way to stop it. One thing I'll tell people with these dogs, man, just something I put into practice as early as they first feeding, y'all. I'm feeding them, y'all. They eating out my hand, y'all. They eating out my hand. Now, I might do that for the first week that they come into my home, y'all. Then periodically, once or twice a month, I'm gonna still do it too. Then there's gonna be instances where he's gonna be eating, man. I might just come take the bowl away from him, y'all, and just sit there, just watch him, see how his reaction is. You know what I mean? For me taking the bowl, see if he calms down, see if he sits in place. Once he calms down and sit, then I might put the bowl down. What I'm instilling into that dog is no matter what you eat, no matter what you got a hold on, if I come for it, you know what I mean? You go ahead and give it up. Go ahead, sit, boy, sit. You know what I mean? You go ahead and give it up. You know what I mean? Like I showed, if y'all have seen my videos before, man, I play with this dog's mouth, y'all. I play with this dog's mouth, man. I'm gonna put my hand in it. I'm gonna go down his throat sometime. We gonna get an understanding early in life, you know what I mean, that my hand is not food. Like that saying goes, man, you don't want to bite the hand to feed you, man, because you're gonna lose all this love you got coming to you, you know, and that comes with, you know, same time too, man, showing your dog that love, treating them right, y'all. And it starts early, y'all. I tell you all the time, man, how you start is how you gonna be finished, man. I done told y'all instances where, like when I picked up Scoop, when I picked up Layla, when I picked up, y'all seen, if y'all watched my video not too long ago when we went and picked up Onyx. When we pick up our dogs, man, them dogs do not come home in cages, man. Them dogs are sitting on somebody's lap, you know what I mean? Early on, as soon as we take them from the original breeder, man, as soon as we're off top, man, we're instilling what we wanted to them, y'all. That love is there, that care is there, man. That you know, we be there, we're gonna be there, you know what I mean? We the ones that these dogs gotta rely on, but at the same time too, we the ones that they gotta listen to, y'all. We the ones they gotta respect, man. And for a big dog like this that's gonna get 130, 140, 150 pounds, you gotta have that respect there, y'all. Because these dogs will run over you. They can end up hurting somebody or hurting yourself, or, you know what I mean, hurting you, man. So like I say, man, I just wanted to bring that topic up for Taco Shit Tuesday, man. I want that to really be something that people really start thinking of. Like I say, man, before you get a big dog or before you get any dog, really look at your lifestyle, man. Start doing the history on that dog, at the same time too, the history on that breeder, you know what I mean? Because A lot of people want these big dogs, man. A lot of people want these masters, man, but understand what comes with them, man. You got a dog that's a lot closer to that wild animal state than a lot of other breeds. You know, like we got our Maltese in the house. Our Maltese couldn't last 2 or 3 days, man, out in the woods. This dogs right here, for the most part, some of my dogs, if they ever got lost in the woods, they done did it back here to chase down squirrels. They don't mind sipping out of a mud puddle. They gonna figure out a way to live a lot longer than a lot of other dogs, man. So what comes with that too is that predatory nature, man. These dogs, man, like I say, y'all, there's just some things that's already in them, man, that you gotta have to expect. And then, like I say too, man, if you're wanting a dog that's can be around a lot of people, man, that you can take to the park. Look at other breeds, man. Definitely look at other breeds, man, because like I tell people, there's over 300 breeds out there. Really do your homework, do your research, man. Like I said, just make it a lot easier on you as trying to be a dog owner, trying to be a new owner, and at the same time too, responsibility as breeders, man, to really let these people know that's contacting you, man. Asking the questions, you know, how do you find out about me? What are you looking for in a dog? What are you expecting out of this dog? You know, how much how much experience do you have with these dogs, man? Because like I say, man, it's definitely work, man. It's like with raising anything, man. It's not easy. It ain't just changing water bowls. It ain't just cleaning up mess. It ain't just feeding them, man. And at the same time too, putting that one-on-one in, putting that training in, and putting that work. Like I say, man, for you to eventually get the end outcome, y'all. Because like I say, I hate to see instances like that one family, you know what I mean, that lived in that community environment, picked up that Dojo Argentino, y'all. And like I say, man, ain't no telling what the dog whisperer charges. But I'm pretty sure, man, on top of what he already paid for that dog, now he's almost paying double that to get that dog trained. And at the same time, too, now you just turned the dog in and got him doing something that's not naturally to him, y'all. It's naturally for the dog, for a lot of dogs, to want to be aggressive when they see another dog, y'all. And when you get to the point where you're trying to stop that aggression, man, you change up the physical chemistry of that dog, y'all. It's kind of like what I say a lot of times, too, if you beat on the dog, y'all. A lot of people tell you, if you beat on a dog, if that dog eventually starts being scary, and you know what I mean? Hey, come here. Come on, man, you scratch my car up. If that dog eventually starts being scary, y'all, and afraid of people, guess what, y'all? His chemical makeup's gonna change, and that dog, that female, that male can pass that on to his puppies. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of things I do not try to change with these dogs, man, especially that physical aggression, because I want that to always be in their line, y'all. And then it gets to the point where I start taking out that line, then you start having things like the bully, y'all. The bully that eventually, you know what I mean, came from the pit bull, y'all. But now, you know, is one of the most peaceful dogs you can be around, y'all. Real loving dogs, y'all. Real family-oriented dogs. But like I say, man, that came from years of training, y'all. Training for them to be that way. You know what I mean? Just like the same thing with these mastiff dogs, y'all. It came from years of them being home protectors, guardians, sentinels, you know what I mean? For them to be the way they are, y'all. So a lot of times it's not our job to try to change that, because for the most part, people that really know these dogs, that's what they're going to get them for, you know what I mean? Like I say, man, I don't want to hold y'all too long, y'all. This is something that was on my mind, man. I just want to speak on that. Just really, y'all, do your homework on the dog, on the selected breed you're thinking about, you know what I mean? Making sure it's the right fit for you, you know. Don't bring that to your home that you know that you can't handle, man, because like I say, man, these dogs right here, they're real intimidating. Like I said, if y'all look back on them two comments and posts, you know what I mean? Like the one lady, you know, she was giving the dog the water bottle, man, and she noticed he started growling at him, you know what I mean? Like I said, that wouldn't have been an issue if early on, you know what I mean, they was already, you know what I mean, giving the dog something, taking them away. Then at the same time, too, when you take it away from them, you know what I mean, stand on that, letting them know, no, you can't have this, putting it away, putting them somewhere high, you know what I mean? Then at the same time, redirecting them, y'all. I'm not a trainer per se, y'all, but like I say, man, there's a lot of things you can learn just by watching from others. That's where a lot of my teachings come from, man. I watch people who's doing it better than me, and pick up their habits and ways, man, and start instilling in my yard, and it works, you know what I mean? So like I say, man, don't ever be too big where you can't be corrected or think you know so much that you can't learn, y'all. Especially if, like I say, man, you're trying to bring something new into your house, man, like these type dogs right here, y'all. Because my breed, a lot of different mastiff breeds, man, they're really new to a lot of people, man. You know, for the last 10, 20 years, you know, for most people, as far as mastiff, all they really knew was the bull mastiffs. You know, you had the Dobermans, you had the Rottweilers, you know, you had Great Danes, but a lot of the breeds that's coming to the forefront now, man, like the Dogos, the Pressos, they weren't big name dogs. They've been around for a long time, but they weren't big names. But right now, they're getting real popular. And I want y'all to know what comes with owning these dogs, man. These ain't play dogs, man. These ain't dog park dogs. These ain't it. You know what I mean? These just ain't it, y'all. So take that into consideration, man. That being said, y'all know I don't start with it. Come here, boy. Come on. What's up with you? Y'all know I don't start with them, I'm always gonna finish with it, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button, hitting that notification bell so y'all don't miss nothing we got going on, man. I'm about to go in the backyard right now, y'all. I gotta finish doing my cleaning for the day, man. It's been hot all day, so I ain't fed them yet, y'all. I'm trying to let it cool down, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed them in a little while, y'all. And just do what we do, man. Like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all coming through, man. We'll definitely be back later on this week. So y'all make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button, and that notification bell, man. So y'all can be the first, man, to be up on what's new. That being said, y'all,